Okay, Rand Paul is now asking Biden for help for Kentucky. You know, when he has fought against everything, you know, and he has been so caustic. Now, of course, Biden is going to send emergency relief. Okay? It's not because Rand Paul, you know, has been asked for this, and so Biden's going to listen to Rand Paul. No, Biden's going to do what's right. But let's look into Rand Paul. Now that we've had this big, you know, and it's a tragedy what's going on in Kentucky. But, you know, it's not only Kentucky. They've been having these tornadoes just run across so many areas. But let's look at Rand Paul. You know, again, so caustic, so negative, didn't want to put money in for infrastructure, nothing. But now he's, you know, please, you know, he's got his hand out. And probably 9 out of 10, my feeling he's going to trade on this, that he's done so much for Kentucky with asking Biden to help. Okay. So what we have here is, yeah, he's springing into action rapidly. Okay. So this is about, as usual, he's going to try to use this as a way, yeah, positive. Look at how quickly I'm springing into action with this, that I'm doing for Kentucky. The challenge is, it's all ego-based, okay? He's looking out for himself. He is 100%, and I'm going to check it with the thing. Yeah. This is to further his agenda. Look at what I am doing for Kentucky. I immediately set aside my political beliefs to ask for aid for Kentucky. Aren't I a great representative? Conscious thoughts. This is my job. Okay, this is the job. I'm going to work it. I'm going to work it. So let's see what we have here. Yeah. And he's going to, again, he's going to skew it to the positive. Look at the work I'm doing for Kentucky. This guy, what a snake. So the way he sees himself, oh, I'm just so compassionate. Look at my love for our state. Yep. Yep. But there is no love there. Okay? It is 100% he is doing it for himself and his political agenda, because pendulum is saying reverse that card. Okay? He's going to want his constituents to think that he's springing into action because he loves Kentucky. He loves his constituents, but it's all done for his own benefit. He can work it. Okay? And he has no illusions about how he sees himself. It's all for his political drama. Subconscious thoughts, magic. What he's going to make them think that he is doing, yeah, he's going to spin it to the positive. Look what I'm doing. Look what I'm doing for Kentucky. I'm willing to lay aside my political things and ask for help, for aid for Kentucky. Okay, the way others see it, okay, there are those that are not going to be bamboozled by this, that they see it as, yeah, I'm getting the negative spin, okay? That he is doing it for his own purposes, to say, look at what I'm doing for Kentucky. I'm seeking this aid, okay? I'm looking for this new money to come in to help Kentucky. In the recent past, okay, looking at his past, okay, looking at the past. Okay, he's always looked at it and put a negative light on whatever Biden, the administration, has been doing. All we have to do is look at him and we can see the negative spin he's put on the past with everything. Hopes and fears. Okay, let's see what we have with this. Is all the fantasy notions he's put out. Okay. Yeah, that's straight up about his fantasy notions and things that he's put out up in the air, trying to skew things. Okay. Short term, we've got the card of walking away. Short term. Okay, so this is again, this is overturning it from the walking away, that he's actually going to go in and say, you know, that he is on board and wanting help for Kentucky. Last card we get out is long term is judgment. Judgment. Again, he's going to try to skew it to say, look what I've done for Kentucky, that I stepped up, I sprung into action immediately to ask for funds. But above it, we have the wheel of karma. And the foundation is, you know, he is spinning it for his own, to further his own political agenda, his own, yeah. He's spinning it to further his own career. And people are not going to be so taken in by his assertions that he's doing so much and cares so much for the people of Kentucky that he's willing to put aside his political beliefs and ask Biden. And because he has reached out to Biden, they are going to get needed funds. All because of his intervention, timely intervention. Wow. Even willing to stoop so low as to use this tragedy to further his own career and pat himself on the back that he is some great caring person that cares about his constituency in Kentucky. Man, it just gets worse with this guy. So I'm going to leave this here. We are not impressed, Rand Paul, because you have your hand out now saying, well, we'd like that money now for Kentucky. Yeah. So I'm going to leave this here, love and light. We'll see you online.